Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Star Trek Online mission. So, in the last mission, we ran into Obisek, and he directly asked us for help and the help of Starfleet. And Tanae, who's our commander at the moment, told us that we could continue to investigate, but we cannot get directly involved. So I bring all this up because we are being hailed by Obisek himself. So let's see what he's got to say, and let's see what we can do.
My contacts tell me that Starfleet has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand why the Federation would hesitate to engage them directly. So today I appeal to you, not as an ally in battle, but as a person of compassion. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them? I can provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
Okay. Well, this is interesting, because he's practically begging us for help. And I think it kind of shows what kind of person he is. And he's more worried about his people than he is the weapons and whatnot. So
The Riemann Resistance is very much in need of your help.
let's go see if we can help him out. And, find this missing ship of his. Not reading any active vessels on scanner. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet. And the composition of the debris corresponds with ships that have gone missing in this region. I'll keep scanning, but we'll need to take a closer look before I can determine if there are thalaron weapons on one of the hulks. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting one. I'm saying that from experience, from playing this before. Alright, let's scan the ship. I'm not detecting the vessel that Obisek sent us to find, but all the ships in this debris field shows signs of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all their systems. If the Riemann ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed into the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere else in the system. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite, sir. If the Riemann crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We'll need to be closer before I can attempt an uplink to the satellite's communication array. Oh!
Ship is under attack.
Well, that can't be good. We're stuck! This beam is holding us like a fly in a spider's web. We've managed to keep life support and environmental systems active, but almost everything else is offline. Shields, weapons, energy, engines, nothing works. I'm not detecting any life signs on the satellite, sir, but there is a compartment with life support. The systems operating the beam must be automated. The chief says we have enough power in the backup for one transport. Recommend we send a team over to that satellite and find a way to turn the beam off. Alright. Consoles here appear to control the beam and is draining power from the new port. But there's a security lock preventing access, so we need to find a usable console. Okay. This is a very interesting place. See what this doohickey does? Blocked. See what this doohickey do? What does this doohickey do? It's engaged in another operation. Okay. A little frame drop there. That's all good. Power generator. Do what you do. Nothing. What do you do? Ah, nothing. Dokie. We're not having a lot of success here. This console doesn't appear to be locked like the others. Whoever did this must not have thought that the console used for inventory control was important. I think I can access the back door into the rest of the satellite's programs from here. I see the problem. The Romulan consoles are causing a lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processors to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answer, which causes the processors to lock up. If we can solve these equations and input the correct information directly into the consoles, the security lock on the satellite controls should be released. I've downloaded the corrupted equations to the console for you to work on. Okay, let's see what we got here. Value numbers in the first column. Numbers incorrect. So what do we see? We got 1, 2, 6, 8 plus 3, 2, 1, 1 equals 4, 4, 7, 9. 4, 4, 7, 9. No. Cycle right. There we go. Let's see what the next one is. 4, 5, 2, 8. 4, 5, 2, 8 minus 2, 9, 7, 4 is 1, 5, 5, 4. Block. Yes, I am using a calculator. We got 59 times 49. 59 times 49 is 2891. Cycle right. Cycle left. Block. And let's see. Final one. 2613. Divided by 67 would be 3/9. So let's cycle right and lock. Oh my goodness. So 87 times 23 plus 2631 4632. So we need to go left. What? 4 6 3 2. Okay. And you gotta love it. 9986 minus 2461. We divide that by 43 is. Wait a minute, why didn't that lock in? Did I lock that in? Maybe I didn't lock that in. Oh, wait a minute. We'll come back to that. Crap. We're going for 175 here. Just like left. Lock. Lock. What was this one? 87 times 23 plus 2631. 4 6. That should have been a 6. Okay. Oh, does it ever end? Does it ever end? So much math. 6362 minus. Oh, wait a minute. 6362 minus 5634 plus 54 times 68. Let's see. We want 4,400. Oops, all right. Like, all right. All right, 4,400. We solved the equations, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Telephone. We solved the equation that are causing the issues with the other consoles. Now we need to plug these correct values into the console controlling the security lock. Then we should be able to access all the satellite's major operations. Okie dokie. Who knew I was going to take a math quiz? What's that? A V particle. Alright. Override. Long range scanners, override selection algorithm, animating actions F5 to 9. It appears to be done. I have no idea what this thing is. We might as well go ahead and... Oh, geez, oh Pete. Alright. Got some Z particles. I have no idea what that does. Gives us other consoles. See what we got. Stop running into the walls. Enter the code. Defaults restored. Power generator. This console controls the satellite power supply, perhaps so we can decrease the power to the satellite's weapon and disable it that way. Update power saver mode. Trigger load power saver normal. Error, curve rounded and charges power at the same time. Economical. Error. Turn the main menu. The priority level. Restore factory defaults. So we can't do that. We'll come back to you. That's what I think we have to do. Let's go check out this other one. For you. Operations. Okay. Let's see what you do. This console controls the satellite's general operations. Perhaps we turn off all the functions that are affecting our ship. That would be wonderful. Change operational state. Set the satellite operation state to off. Error. Apparently not. These are the same. Operations console. To on. Already on. It's too high. Cannot be turned off. Okay. So, did we miss one up there? Looks like we missed one up there. Apparently there's a... Hello. Hello. Did we miss one up here? Ah, we missed one. Targeting. Gotcha. Currently targeted. Expand range. Expand range. Expand range. Access targeting control. Wait a minute. Salmon, yeah. Derelict vessel. Access targeting control. Select an option. Open ship by navigation. This ship is actively being disabled. Reclassified. There we go. There we got it. Satellite has entered, has ensnared a piece of debris near the ship. It's strong on us weaker, but we're not out of the woods yet. Critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapons or long-range communication. Okay. Fair enough. That should open up one of these consoles. Hopefully. Stop running it. Stop running it. Stop running into the walls. Let's see. Restore factory defaults. Restored. Alright. Power saver mode. Normal. Power user. Normal. Return to main. Okay, let's see if that did anything to this console. Change operational status. Turn off. Current power usage is too high. Too high. Still too high. Must have this set wrong. Puzzles. You gotta love puzzles. Power user. Normal. Economical. Oh, there we go. We found that Newport does not attempt to move or fire at a solid. We found that if the November that it will engage a lower power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. We can use that to our advantage. At least we won't have to worry about life support. We'll hold the ship stable and keep working on boosting power to critical systems while you try to disrupt the satellite's functions. Okie dokie. Change operational status. Turn it off. Systems are coming back online all over the ship. We have weapon shields. Even the replicators are working again. Transporters are standing by, sir. We can beam you back as soon as you're ready. Let's go. Well, this doesn't look like my ship. Where am I? Now what?
If you fail to comply with commands,
Now we fight, or we die.
Oh, hello.
Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
Okay. What do we want? Let's get a thalaron.
Remember to equip your new weapon.
Yep, will do. There we go. Let us proceed, sir. Whoever you might be.
commencing test 1. Nopadin's Desert Akari entering testing area.
Alright, so we gotta fight some bugs. Alright.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Commencing test 2. Releasing warrigals now.
Oh, good. Some ravaged looking dogs. This should be fun.
Proceeding to test 3.
Oh, we're doing pretty good. Alright, come on, you monkey looking doohickey. Oh, that hurt.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoner, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Oh, is that me? I don't want to be punished. Well, this is an interesting predicament we got ourselves into. So now what we gotta do? Just gotta chill. Alright. Slamek. Hello. Hello?
What do you want?
Who are you?
My name is Slamek. I am part of a resistance. Perhaps you have heard of it? About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we passed through this system, a satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. Now I'm the only one remaining. That is all I know.
Said you were transporting weapons? What happened to them?
We were transporting a shipment of thalaron weapons. I know that your people will not use them. We do not want to, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what thalaron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight.
Any idea who brought you here? So if we antagonize him too much, he'll shut down and won't answer any of our
I
questions.
don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
Yeah, if we ask questions like this, he'll just shut down and won't answer anything. Let's see. Any idea what they want?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Am I the only person you've been paired with so far?
I've had several partners in my battles. You are the only one about which I've been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I know you have impressed me.
Are we the only ones here?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting.
Is there any way out of here?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
You think we can get one of those cards?
Can I trust you?
Absolutely.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
All right, friends, let's get out of here. And so we wait. And we wait.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Oh, that door closes awful quick. All right. What's the game playing here, I wonder? Oh. Worms.
Test scenario 4 activated. A holla release.
A holla. Worms.
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
Fight the worms. Got it. One worm. These things spit, I think. Look at me with the sword. I'm all fancy. Alright. It only takes a couple hits of the worms with this. I think it's like a health pack. Oh my goodness, it's a big giant
Use
worm.
the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
Oh. Hello. Console. How's that console? What console? Ah. Oh, here it is. Arena defenses. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. And we're staying in a pile of crap.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Okay. What we got? What we got? More worms. Oh, they're getting worse. They are getting worse. Keep your green glue yourself there. Alright, we're doing good. Well, we're doing okay. You know, a little damage, not a whole lot. Down. Oh, big giant worm. Big giant worm.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm.
Gotcha. Oh my goodness, there's a skeleton here. No, I can't move, I'm stuck here.
There's another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
Oh, hang on. Beat the ally. Gotta beat the worm. Holy crap. He's a beast, man. Yeah. how you're supposed to do this. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Oh. Use these consoles. That's probably how.
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
Oh, wrong way. Here we go.
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us?
Exactly.
And what is that device?
What is that device? We're gonna see what this is first. Developed matrix of alpha quadrant species. We must determine which species can be pitted against one another for maximum devastating effect to each. Tests will not be limited to scientifics or to sentient species. And Iconians have technology that will allow us to efficiently introduce new flora and fauna to alien worlds. Interesting. Iconians. Honor Master, it will take some time to complete my report, but I have a few personal observations for you that may prove useful. Please consider them when you make your plans. Humans and Klingons show the greatest proclivity towards fighting when there's no chance of victory. Breaking a Vulcan's emotional control will usually render him helpless. They have no ability to process the emotions that are so zealously suppressed. Bajorans will fight to the death to defend homes and loved ones, but they may reject a fight that doesn't threaten what they hold dear. Betazoids will detect betrayal almost instantly, but their telepathic senses can be overwhelmed by extreme pain or violent thoughts. This can allow an infiltrator to escape their notice. Possible wedge to break the Klingon Empire may be the Gorn. More than 77% of Gorn captives chose to help another Gorn before assisting a Klingon, even if that choice resulted in the death of the Klingon. Erosion are formidable in single combat, but their fractured society reduces their threat level significantly. I have been unable to separate a Trill symbiote from its host for separate study. 2 attempts to implant a symbiote into a host from another species has failed. Both the symbiote and the host died within hours. Undine are quite interesting. I request more time to study this race in greater detail. This our friend. Captured along with a small group of Freeman soldiers by Desert Patrol. Interrogation inconclusive. Recommend use of holographic conditioning. Single combat test. Subject was wounded on 4 occasions but survived all tests. Prisoners 1478 may be suitable subject for team testing or alternate study. Forward data to Colonel Hakiv for evaluation. Well, there we go. Hakiv's involved. And personal log. They've contacted me again. My associates have 2 tasks for me now. First is the destruction of the Remans. I understand their anger. The Remans are attempting to rise above their station. They're mindless slaves, and they need to respect their betters. Taurus was able to control them. After Starfleet captured her, the surviving Remans developed delusions of self-worth. This troublemaker who calls himself Obisek. Who is he to tell them that they can be free? The Does this beast of burden have the right to choose its own destiny? Oh. If the problem were not so irksome, it would be almost comical. I will present Obisek's broken corpse to the Iconians in tribute. They will reward me richly for my loyalty. The second task will take more effort. The Iconians want data. They want the species of the Alpha Quadrant tested until they break. They want to know their weaknesses and how to exploit them. They want to see their strengths and know how to destroy them. I will admit that I take no little pleasure in this task. It will be quite entertaining to make some of those self-righteous humans turn on one another, or push one of those blustering braggarts from Kronos until he begs for death. Oh, and the Vulcans, I will make Vulcans weep. And I will savor each tear. I know of an abandoned Coliseum in the Napata system. We can find a way to lure test subjects there. It will take time and effort, but I am confident I can do what the Iconians want. Alright. Subject's threat level is high and rest of escape the reason? Yeah. I read that one already. Interesting. So it seems the Iconians are in control. Now we have some real weapons, and I've disabled the shock collar. Let's get out of here. Through the waste pipe. Oh, lovely. It appears as if whomever created this laboratory has rigged controls to an Iconian gateway. You might be able to pull some information off the logs. Actually, our master's patience wears thin, Hakiv. The time grows short, and still you have not provided all of the species data they require. Are you having trouble acquiring targets? I provided you with the necessary technology to modify the satellite in the Napata system, but your little snare is slow. What we need is more test subjects. Perhaps a small colony would be enough. I will contact you again to work out the details. Napata, Base Delta, IRW, Laval, Bria, Adara. Alright. What else we got? I think we got one more. Okay. Gateway controls. Mismatch. Access denied. So we can't get out through that gateway. That would be nice. Instead we're gonna have to Shawshank it, I guess. Uh-oh. We're deep. We're deep. We're deep in the waste. Uh-oh. Might be too deep. There we go.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
Okie dokie. Let's zoom out. Zoom out. Can't zoom out on the map.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us.
That's pretty cool looking.
They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful.
Of course they are.
We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
We have Slamek down here, injured apparently. We're gonna see if we can help him. Well, he's strong as anything you have in the med bay on Newport, but it would take the edge off. Might be enough to get him on his feet again. This type of plant grows in the shade. Look for it on the sides of hills and cliffs. Okay. This plant looks like it works as a disinfectant. It's enough to clear out any possible infection Slamek might have contracted from the worm's attack. But you think you will need more than one sample of this type of plant to deal with the injuries. This type of plant grows in washes. Look for it in large flat areas. Alrighty. There's another one. Let's see what this one is. This plant looks like it would work as it should help to alleviate his fever. Fortunately, this particular plant doesn't look healthy, and you aren't getting much sap from it. You need to find a more robust sample of this plant before you can treat Slamek's injuries. This type of plant likes sunny and windy growing conditions. Top of hills and mountains. Alright, so we're on a hunt for vegetation. Okay, so it should be our last one of those. Yes. So top of a mountain. This was about. Get my rifle back. There we go. Oh, look at that gun. A new weapon. Alright. Oh, they're way down there. Woo! Seed pod. And we need bark samples. What kind of bark? That's not where we want to go. We have to run past him. Can we zoom out? No, we cannot zoom out anymore. A lot running around. Alright, it's gonna be up here. Yep, there they are. We need two of these guys. And another one. Alright. Get back to our friend over here. Okay, we've made it back. And there he is down here.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Alright, let's go. Try and keep up. Let's see. See what we
Now
can
that
do.
we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Will do. Gonna be some critters up here we're gonna have to fight probably. Yep. Hello. All right. Switch to a phaser. See what this does. It's a pretty good gun. I like it. That doesn't do anything. Looks like a pumpkin. Look at that moon. It's a nice moon. Some more critters. See how this phaser does. Yeah, it's not bad either. Yeah, phaser works pretty good. So what lies for us next? Awful dark. A lot of these pumpkin looking things here. Spiky pumpkins.
The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant.
Oh yeah? Like what?
The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
What do we need?
The temperature is dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They're too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night.
Okie dokie. Get some firewood. Sounds easy enough. Let's see. Zoom in a lot. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. Some up there apparently. What we got here? How much firewood do we need? Well, that was unexpected. A giant worm hanging out here. Alright. That's collected. See what else we got. Something over yonder. What kind of critter is gonna jump up here? No, nothing. Okay, that's good. So I think we got one more here. This is gonna be our firewood. This is our firewood. There we we go.
That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
Whoa! What the hell was that? Jeez, Pete's. Alright. Where'd he go? He already in a cave? Well, let's go find this cave. Do 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 do. That would look like a cave.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship.
Okay, not sure what
My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
Not sure what was up with that audio, but we'll deal with it. There's the smoke I think he's talking about. That looks like definitely a ship.
There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours. When we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time.
We'll see about that. Alright, it's gonna be another long walk. That's pretty cool. That's a big ship. Like a cargo ship, I think, carrying a bunch of weapons and whatnots. Alright, let's see what we can find here.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
All right. Oh. We have an Iconian doohickey. See what this is.
I do not know why Slamek had this on his ship. The materials are not of Romulan or Riemann design, but there are traces of protomatter and decalithium. And those are materials used to create the Hobus supernova. Be careful. You do not know who you can trust anymore.
That's very unfortunate. I'm also surprised it didn't tell us that this was here. But, There's no way this vessel will ever fly again. The damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. If the emergency distress beacon was vaporized and crashed, it's probably buried under 30 meters of rock and sand like the Singularity drive in the core on the cargo bay. You do, however, find a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. If you have the right components, you think you could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact your ship. You won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to let your crew know where you are, but it should do the trick. Okay. Wow, didn't I do that already? Did do that already. Stand by. Yeah, okay. It didn't register it first time for some reason. So, sorry about that. Let's zoom in here a little bit. There we go. There's a doodad hanging out over here somewhere. There it is. We can use that thingy. That looks like a usable doohickey. It is a usable doohickey. Alright, we got one more. Somewhere over yonder. Not seeing it yet. Oh, there you go. Yeah. That looks like a doodad we can use. Alright, let's see if we can do some jury rigging here. And get this thing to work. There we go. We're all set. Now we just have to wait. Oh, no.
Did you think you could run from me?
Oh, Hakeem.
There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place.
He did betray
You did
us.
your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Riemann's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim? No!
Oh, geez. Talk about last minute. Alright, we're back on our ship. Interesting.
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Well, that's going to wrap up this one. Yeah, it's getting interesting. It looks like Hakiv is being controlled by the Iconians. Or at least being fed information and being told what to do. Yeah, pretty interesting. So hopefully you'll join me for the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Have a good one.